Good morning, Springville High School, and welcome back to the jungle. I'm Will.
And I'm Caroline, filling in for Addison. This year at Springville High School, we have gained about 82 new students. Around 40 of these students did not participate in the virtual Preparate Academy last year and were invited to a new student brunch. This breakfast took place in Springville High School lunchroom Thursday morning on August 26. Miss New and Miss Robertson organized this event to welcome new students and foreign exchange students to allow them the opportunity to find out more about clubs and organizations that they can be a part of in the school. If you see a new student in the class or in the hallway, make sure you give them a big Springville welcome.
Not only has the student body grown, we have gotten many new faculty members as well. Let's go to Libby and Ava with the story.
This school year has brought many new teachers to SHS.
We took the time to ask a few of the new teachers to introduce themselves.
I'm Johnny Clements. I teach physical education here at Springville High School. I'm the new head football coach.
Nick Melantis. I teach career prep and PE, the offensive coordinator and baseball coach.
Jeremy Monzo, teach PE and coach boys basketball and golf.
My name is Coach Connor. I teach career prep, earth and space, and environmental science, and I coach volleyball and softball.
Hey, I'm Coach Depew. I teach U.S. history and career prep. I coach football and baseball.
My name is Jennifer Edson and I teach English.
All right, my name is Coach Love. I teach English language arts, 9th to 10th grade, and I teach a creative writing class as well. I coach JV basketball.
All right, my name is Carla Bishop. I am a special ed teacher. I work in the resource room.
My name is Coach Partridge. I teach government, economics, and career prep. I also coach football and bowling.
And then we asked them what they were excited about for this upcoming school year.
I'm excited to be here in Springville. My family and I just bought a house here, so we're going to raise our kid here. We're excited to be a part of this community and this school and the great things going on in Springville.
I'm excited to be a part of a small town where the town closes down and see what it looks like on Friday nights. It's always been a dream of mine to be a part of a small town, so I'm excited to finally live that dream.
And I'm excited about just football Friday nights, basketball games, packing the place out, cheering on the Tigers, and then headed to Waffle House after big wins.
So I live in Springville, so I'm excited about working here and being in the community. I'm ready for football season.
I'm really excited about teaching seniors and especially my senior son, Cooper Edson.
I am very excited to get to know all the students at Springville High School, and I am excited for this basketball season.
I'm actually excited about a couple things this year. Hopefully I get my master's degree and I will be a fully certified special education teacher. And I'm very excited to be working in high school. It's my first year.
And I'm excited to start the bowling program and I'm excited to see what we can do this football season.
Students, let's all give these new teachers a warm welcome.
Until next time, I'm Ava.
And I'm Libby. Back to you, Addie and Will.
Thanks, Livy and Ava, and welcome to all our new teachers at SHS.
Homecoming nominations are available now, and you can go and vote by scanning the QR codes located on the walls around the school, or by using the link found on the school website, putting your name in the box outside Ms. Riker's classroom, or on the yearbook Instagram page. You can nominate people for Best All-Around, Class Favorite, Homecoming Maid, Class Cutie, and Class Beauty. Best All-Around is someone that is just a great person in general and is very involved in the school programs. Class Favorite is someone that is, well, your favorite person. Homecoming Maids are 3 senior girls that will have the opportunity to be the homecoming queen. Class Cutie and Beauty is the cutest dude and the most beautiful dudette in our grade. Make sure you are voting.
In other news, the gravel lot is finally being paved. Let's go to Garrett with the story.
Hey guys, this is Garrett with the Jungle, and I'm here talking to you about the gravel lot behind the field house.
In previous years, students have struggled to find good parking spaces and oftentimes run through mud when passing another car. With the road and lot being paved and painted, maneuvering behind the field house should be much easier. I have Mr. Moore here to talk about the process behind having our gravel lot fixed.
We're very fortunate to have our back parking lot paved this school year. The road coming up, starting at the football stadium that goes down through by the softball. We were very fortunate to have our St. Clair County Commission come in and do the work for us. I know some of you remember from last year where we had divots on both sides. 2 cars couldn't go by at the same time. Kind of had some potholes in different areas. So, I mean, just based out of the goodness of the commission, it didn't cost the school any funding to have that road fixed, but it will give us access and better opportunities for parking as well as for safe travel both ways. We wish it would have been widened a little bit more, but beggars can't be choosers. You know, we have to be pleased with what we do have because it's better than what we had initially, but we hope to be able to do a little bit more work there in that back area in the years to come. You know, while I'm doing this, do a little plug for the district tax option November 16th. If we can get that passed, there'll be some other work that we'll be able to do on the road on the backside as well as our facilities.
This is Garrett Adams signing off with the Jungle. Back to you, Addie and Will.
Among all the other changes here at SHS is a discipline ladder.
Layla has more information about that.
So the discipline ladder is a mystery to almost every student at Springville High School. So we went to Mr. Moore so that he could explain it better.
So this year, you know, instead of the demerit system, the St. Clair County school system has a discipline ladder that students must follow as far as consequences. In the past, over a series and period of demerits that added up due to consequences from teachers or an infraction throughout the school day, those consequences added up to demerits that came about a disciplinary action. This year, we followed the strict disciplinary ladder, which means if you have an initial consequence or if you have a Class 1 offense, we go directly to the discipline ladder. Sometimes a Class 1 offense may be, you know, the teacher had to take the cell phone, held it and gave it back, which is part of Class 1 offense. You know, then that's just a Class 1 offense. It might be on that disciplinary ladder a warning. But once you start getting into things like a Class 2 offense, like your second time of a cell phone, then therefore now close to that disciplinary ladder, you're in detention. The third time, let's say cell phone for example, you do the same consequence. That's the third time. You're looking at the parent has to pick it up along with the detention. You know, now once you get to that fourth one, now that's the same Class 1 offense, but it's multiple Class 1 offenses. So now we're moving to a Class 2. So now you get into the Class 2, you get the detention, but once you do it multiple times, you're still building. A Class 1 can build, it can build all the way to a Class 3. Anything that's a Class 3 is an automatic one-day suspension. There's no questions asked. An example of that would be insubordination or defiance of authority to a teacher. If that's written up on a disciplinary consequence to Coach Van or myself, there is no conversations about it. We will not disrespect adults in the building. So any disrespect toward an adult turned into administration, that's an automatic one-day suspension off the top, and then we'll go from there. Okay, anything else that deals within, you know, any other infractions that we might have that might fall under a Class 3, Class 4 offense, read the code of conduct, you'll understand that's going to automatically probably get you an alternatives.
That was informative. Back to you, Addie and Will.
Thanks, Layla.
Now it's time for sports. Let's go to Terry and Annalie.
Thanks, Will.
The football team played St. Clair Friday. Let's go to Birdie, who has more.
Springville began their season at home against St. Clair County. The Tigers gave new head coach, Coach Clemens, his first win. St. Clair scored first, but then Springville got on the board with a field goal by Johnny Wolf. Then, with a pick six from Jamel Williams, the Tigers went up 10-7. Patrick Bennett, Jamel Williams, and Ashton Fry would all score to put the Tigers up 31-21 at the half. In the fourth, St. Clair would score again, and the Tigers answered back for a final score of 28-38.
Thanks, Birdie.
The volleyball team opened its season with a home game against St. Clair. Let's go to Jackson, who covered the game.
In the JV volleyball game against St. Clair, they won 25-13. This past weekend, the volleyball team played in Guntersville, where they won 2 out of 3 pool play games. And they beat Trustville and Albertville, but sadly they lost to Gardley, but it put them in the gold bracket, where they lost to the Spanish Fort. Congratulations to the volleyball team.
Thanks, Jackson. The volleyball team plays today at Oxford.
The cross-country team runs in the JSU Foothills Invitational Saturday, and the football team plays Cherokee County at home Friday.
Go out and support your Tigers.
Back to you, Will and Carol.
Thanks, Annalie and Terry. That's all we have for today. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at SHS_jungle_roar.
Follow us on Facebook as SHS Jungle Roar and subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Jungle SHS.
Bye.